The Daily Bugle is in trouble, and the problem is a shrinking readership and the popularity of television. But it's on television that Jonah discovers the key to saving his newspaper. A scientist called Kalkin, claiming to have discovered a monster hidden away in a jungle in Antarctica. And Jonah's going to go there and find the monster, report on the monster. Taking Kalkin with him and a photographer too. People will be burning to read the issue, so he needs the best photographer that he can get. He needs Peter Parker. We're reading every Spider-Man ever, and this is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 103, Walk the Savage Land. Peter Parker has finally apologised to Gwen for disappearing for 3 days, although he can't tell her that it was because he grew 4 extra arms. As they settle in to spend time together, Peter gets a phone call from Robbie, telling him about the job, the trip to the Savage Land. Peter accepts, much to Gwen's dismay, and no amount of explaining that he needs money to marry her will stop the tears. And so he takes her by the hand and marches her to Jonah's office to say something in front of her. But we never learn what that is, because the moment that Jonah sees Gwen, he realises that she's the thing that he's been missing, the feminine touch that the article needs. So he invites Gwen along on the expedition, and she says yes, despite Peter's concern. And so Jonah and Kalkin and Peter and Gwen travel by plane and then boat and then helicopter to Antarctica, and then take a further helicopter out into the hidden Savage Land, the jungle hidden away in the ice. They know they've arrived when a pterosaur swoops past them. When they land in the jungle, Gwen moves away to change out of her winter clothes and into something more tropical, a bikini. Peter starts to take pictures when the group is distracted by a giant statue of a lizard with a gong underneath. Urgent to get some photos of the monster, Jonah foolishly bangs on the gong, drawing the attention of the tribe that lives in the area. The tribe are wary of the lizard statue, but they still advance on the team with spears raised. But they suddenly stop, looking up in fear and yelling, "Gog!" And Peter and Gwen turn around to see a massive orange creature wearing some kind of outfit towering above them. That must be Gog. Gog reaches for Gwen, picking her up, and no bullets fired by Peter stop it. So Peter picks up some gas grenades and races towards the creature, only to get swatted aside into the trees and over a cliff into the river. He survives and uses his newfound privacy to change into his Spider-Man outfit, not caring that it'll give away his secret identity. After all, Gwen is in danger. Speaking of Gwen, and elsewhere in the Savage Land, she is taken to Gog's master, who turns out to be Kraven the Hunter. Kraven is using Gog to help carve out a kingdom in the Savage Land. And what good is a kingdom without a queen? And that's why Gog has kidnapped Gwen. Elsewhere, Jonah and Kalkin stalk through the jungle in search of Gwen. Instead, Jonah comes across a saber-toothed tiger, Zabu, and his owner, Kazar. Jonah recognises both from their time in New York, and he explains their plight. And Kazar agrees to find Gwen for them. Also looking for Gwen is Spider-Man, who accidentally walks over and then fights a giant snake. He's able to impale it with a giant branch, but then spots Gog in the distance across a river. To get across, he uses a tree to catapult himself over the water, but lands in mud. No, not mud, quicksand. And Spider-Man is sinking fast. Thanks for watching and joining me on this journey to read every Spider-Man ever. Next week? Well, there won't be a next week, as the plan going forward is to group these together so that I'm recapping years or months at a time. It means a longer wait between videos, but it also means longer videos with more issues covered and an end in sight to finally get to every Spider-Man ever. These weekly recaps may return in some other form, but thank you for supporting them so far, and I'll see you in March.